For a fat guy to drop a pot of beans. Oh.
Commercial, you idiot. I didn't mean idiot.
One time my brother scared me in my grandpa's house, and I took a swing at him. I just didn't ever think about it. Just took a swing at him.
Just out of reflex.
Yeah, just out of reflex.
You never got to stay ready with Jay.
Yeah.
That's tag those in my hands.
But other times, people have scared me, and I'm like,
I'm scared, Jordan. I've been in the car with Jordan when he's got scared. There's been some screaming though.
Oh, bro.
You remember that TENS unit? That was such a good. That was the best. That's the best video ever.
There was no edit to the scream. It was
check it out on our YouTube. Click on the trailer. TENS Sense. It's actually in our podcast. It's a TENS unit. And Jordan got talked into put him on the bottom of his feet.
I was thinking about something, and I was hoping you would bring back this story. It's back from high school.
Hey, real quick, if y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about, like old podcast subjects. Besides Miss Nelda, she's coming back. I heard.
She'll be back, I'm sure.
Funny stuff.
Can't believe COVID didn't get Miss Nelda. That woman right there.
Miss Nelda had COVID 3 times.
She invented Omicron, baby.
It probably came out of the trailer.
She's the only one that had to cheat. Man. That's the reason why they just skipped it.
So whenever somebody says to me, "Tell me that story from high school," I immediately cringe. I told my wife the other day, I'm like, I don't want to be responsible for anything I did or said before the age of 25.
No, that's terrible. But you and Burns were up at the old gym, but just shooting around and stuff. It's like
the old gym.
Well,
he was shooting around.
Yeah, he was out there just hanging, just bricking everything. He was like,
bricking everything.
He was hanging out, and we were just shooting around. It was freezing that day.
We're at which gym are we at? The White House.
The White House.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just saying there wasn't but like. I remember 4 or 5 people in there. Maybe some people have left. But I remember you, Burns, and me were all in there.
Okay.
And I got on this streak of hitting half-court shots. And I want to see if you remember this because
not right off.
I hit like 4 in a row. And I said, I made you a bet. I said, if I make this half-court shot, you have to ride home in the back of Burns' truck while it was snowing, nothing but underwear. And you went,
I already know I took that bet.
He said, yeah, bet. He shook on it. I flicked that thing up.
You don't remember
I so do not remember that.
I used to have video of my old Razor because I went behind you. He was standing in the back of this truck, underwear only. And it's sleeting on him. And he's trying to hang on but hold over his nips and all that.
Bro, I already knew, bet.
They clue everybody in on.
Hey, they know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You better ask somebody.
It just reminds me
around town.
I'm sure everybody knew back then.
The other day, this was it was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm outside with the kids, and they're rollerblading and stuff, and having
kids,
fun.
okay.
Yeah, my kids. Speaking of that, there are 2 kids that live in my neighborhood that just walk up and just play in my yard. I've never said a word to them.
I'm not.
And they don't talk to me.
Are they friends with your kids?
No.
What surprises me more about the stories? That doesn't happen more often.
But you're my daddy. I don't care what your mama told you. I'm outside with the kids and they're rollerblading and stuff, and I think
I already know your mama.
I don't even know.
Tell her to bring my hat back.
Still got my hoodie. But anyway, I was out there hanging out with them, and Landry was rollerblading. Hadley wanted the rollerblades. She's like, Landry, give me the rollerblades because that's my turn. And Landry's like, no, it's not mine. And then I'm right next to him, just right. And it was no whispering in true Hadley fashion, in which I told you the story. She said, give them to me or I'll tell Dad what you did.
With him standing right there.
I'm literally 3 feet away from him.
She knew. She'd been waiting on that.
Oh, yeah.
She'd been waiting on that moment. That's so smart.
And of course,
that's what you call a win-win when you're when you're an evil child.
This is Hadley's personality.
What was Landry's face when she heard Hadley say
she
that?
She just went, no. I went, of course, I stepped in before really anything happened. I said, Hadley, don't be like that. That's being a snitch. What happened, Landry? And then Hadley, again, yeah, tell him. I go, what's up? What's up? And then Landry's like, I was bored the other day and I cut my hair. Took some scissors, cut my hair. And I looked and I saw these like little strands right here that were a lot shorter than the rest of her hair. I went, Land, that's not too bright. Why would you do that? Now it looks weird. You know, I didn't even notice it. But I was like, it looks weird. Now you're gonna wait for it to grow back. You're gonna have to cut the rest of it. I was like, that's just silly. That's goofy. Why would you do that? And then Amy gets home and then I'm like, I pulled the Hadley car. I was like, ask Landry what she did. I call Landry in there because I just want Amy's to see what she can do to fix it, whatever.
And she probably noticed it immediately.
Let me get to that part.
Oh, okay.
Because she walks in and I said, Landry, tell your mom what you did. And she said, well, I said, she cut her hair.
What a snitch, bro.
You sound like a kid.
Snitching.
You sound so.
I know. You worse than Hadley, fool.
Tell Mama what you did. You better not. Okay, I won't. Mom. No.
Oh, I'm just as bad as the kids on most things. But I was like, she cut her hair. I said, look right here. Look, it's shorter right here. And she goes, well, that's just crazy. But Amy, having the keen eye and, women about their hair for the most part.
Right.
She went, that is the problem. And I went, huh?
At you?
I didn't notice, but Landry not only had cut here, I noticed this.
Yeah.
A woman eye saw that she had taken a strand right here and cut it down to the root, down to the bottom
it was sticking straight up.
And I didn't notice because her hair was parted and whatnot. Amy saw it immediately, and then I was like, look at the sides here, whatever. And then Amy said, well, what about that? And I oh gosh. I said, Landry, what did you why? So it started all bad. I was like, why would you do that? You look like me in preschool.
So there's a picture when Emily's probably about 4 years old. We want our girls to have long hair and stuff like that. So, but there's one picture where she had a haircut about like yours. Mm-hmm. And it looks kind of cute on her after a lot of work by a beautician. But she was at her nanny's house. She was a daddy's girl. She wanted to look like me. Well, her scissors are scissors.
Yeah.
So she got pinking shears.
Like the zigzag?
The zigzag. She got the zigzag scissors, and wasn't nobody there to stop.
Had that fade,
and it's not like
girl had that Boosie fade on.
Like Haley probably, she probably trimmed a little hair. Like, that don't look too bad. And then she was like, okay, let me do my bangs. And then voila! That's where she stopped.
Yeah, that's
like,
where they always gets them on the bangs. Because that's where this was about. Bangs and whatnot. But we're all there in the kitchen, and I'm like, Landra, I didn't even notice that. Good Lord. And I said, Amy, what kind of kid? And Amy looks at me and says, you cut your eyelashes when you were a kid. And I went, shut up, Amy! God, hey! Why do you want to bust you out? I don't know. I was probably around 10, 11. There was this girl that I thought was just the cutest.
Oh, you got to tell me who. Tell me who.
I ain't gonna
tell me.
I ain't gonna tell you right now.
Tell me. You ain't a man if you don't tell me right now who it was.
It was Haley. Anyway, I love you pretty too. Anyway, anytime we go to the Cameo Theater as a group, I was always trying to sit by her or whatnot, but she was off like with other guys and stuff. Anyway, I was like,
better people.
Anyway, for sure. She one time just told me, like, your eyelashes are like long like a girl. And that's dumb.
This girl said that? Yeah. Oh, your mom said that?
No. That girl was jelly of your eyelashes.
Absolutely. Because most of them say, God, you got the prettiest eyelashes. Yeah. They don't say, your eyelashes
she hated like you because you had perfect eyelashes. That's what exactly the deal was.
Anyway,
and she probably liked you.
Yeah. I went, no, that turned out to not be true.
Did she push you down?
I went and I thought on that for a little bit. I was like, I got to be a man. I got to be manly. Men have short eyelashes, I think. I said, I can't be being called
pretty
girl.
Sure.
I was like, I can't.
I'm feminine right now.
I may give birth. I mean, it's just at that point where I'm just like, my confidence is just.
Should have pulled that Gucci Mane guy.
I was like, if he would have wrote the book earlier. Man.
I bet Gucci Mane shaved his eyelashes.
Oh, he did. Actually, in chapter 9, he got some embarrassing stories, but but anyway, I go and I grab these little bitty paper scissors, and then I go to my mirror with the fishes and stuff hanging off of it. And I get in there and
manly.
I cut them, man. I cut them to where there are
to the root,
nothing.
Dog.
And I go, oh wow, I didn't think you'd notice. But then I go,
it's as bad as like shaving eyebrows. I mean,
it's noticeable. For some blonde people where you can't really see them very that well. There's something weird.
Because their eyes stand out.
Something weird about it. But I go in and I sit down. I ain't even got a plate yet. I don't know. I don't remember those kind of details. But it was almost immediate where my mom looks up and goes, "What did you do?"
But it's got to be one of those things like you did something. Like I would have been looking at you for like 15 minutes.
She noticed immediately,
bro.
And she said, Did you just cut your eyelashes?" And I went, "No."
But to know Miss Lisa, it makes it so much funnier.
She of course says, "They don't grow back." And I went, "Well, what about the ones you find on your cheek? You make a wish. Surely that grows back."
But she told you they don't come back.
How long take for them to grow back?
But it was a little while. They don't grow.
They'll grow fast.
They don't. Well, nobody's ever went.
Let's do it.
I got a hair appointment. They're cutting my eyelashes. They're growing. Nobody thinks because they don't grow out like
right.
that.
Yeah.
You know what, Will? After you hit about 40, about 50ish, these. I was shaving yesterday, and I looked at the mirror. I was like, I got a hair on my head. And I looked. No, it was a tax. It was this. I'm not lying to you because I remember it came up to this first one. It came up to this wrinkle.
I've noticed,
it was bro. Because I got it and I just
slick that thing down.
I slicked it down. I put some gel on it.
I'm a dapper damn man.
I put gel on it for real.
Why didn't you cut it, dude?
Because why didn't you grab it? I would have bled to death.
You go to a girl to get your hair cut? Oh, that's cool. Anyway.
Like there's always 2 or 3 hairs. One's on my arm. There may be another one like an eyebrow thing. It's just that one hair that grows back and it's longer.
I have a nose hair that is like that.
No matter how many times you pluck it grows back like longer than anything else.
Like you almost want to name it. Like, what's up, Rob? You know, like,
you got one eye growing out your nose right now.
Yeah, I know. I have those, and it's so annoying.
And going back to the eyelash stuff, is my sister. She, dating Jonathan time, because they've been together forever and a day. Yeah. And then he comes over, and she, is making fun of me, and she's going in after it.
She was relentless.
And then Jonathan breaks the news. He said, I cut my eyelashes not long ago. And he's older than me. And I was like,
a real man.
You're the one they spoke of. We got some.